What's good, creative family? It's your boy Justbwise, and today we're talking about the Tamron 28-75 f2.8. Let's do it. So before we hop into the review of the lens, I just want to tell you I'm starting to change up my review format. So here's everything that we're going to cover in our rapid review. I always want to say, here's what we're going to talk about: build quality, autofocus, image quality, video quality, and overall value. So let's get into it. So I don't have the lens on hand right now. I borrowed it from borrowlenses.com and had to send it back before I could do the video. But here's the rundown on build quality as far as I feel. One of the things is it doesn't have a manual focus to autofocus switch right on the lens. It doesn't have a focus hold button, but it's still a budget lens, so I would assume that you wouldn't be looking for some of those things, but just in case, it doesn't have those things. In addition to that, something else that was kind of weird is that the focus ring and the zoom ring are kind of swapped, which is a little awkward, but it didn't really give me any trouble. I didn't feel like it was really that big of a deal. However, I don't know why those are swapped. It's just kind of weird. So something just to take note of. However, it is a pretty light lens. I don't know if you want details to weight and stuff. I'm sorry, I ain't got it. I'm sorry, but it is a relatively light lens. However, with it being a light lens, it also feels kind of plasticky, but that didn't bother me again, as I didn't feel like it was gonna break in my hands. Although you want to make sure you're not dropping this lens, which with any lens you don't technically want to drop it, right? So that doesn't matter. Now, I was not expecting to be blown away by the sharpness of this lens, and I wouldn't say I was blown away, but I was shocked. I didn't expect it to be as sharp as it is, so kudos to you, Tamron. Nice. Now, if the images from the photos that I showed you weren't enough to show you that lens is doing a great job of capturing some beautiful images, and you're a video person, you're like, well, is it gonna do the same? I mean, I don't know why it wouldn't. So let's take a look and see if you like what the video looks like. Okay, on to the next topic. And I don't know if I went in order of what I said earlier, but that doesn't matter. Autofocus. Now, if you've been a part of this channel for any amount of time and you've heard me talk about the A7 II's autofocus, you know I think it's crap. It's bad. Not great at all. Trash. But that's probably because I didn't have good enough lens to help with the autofocus. So the autofocus is much better with a better lens. The Tamron 28-75, as you can see here in some of these autofocus test shots that I was doing, does an amazing job with this camera. So if you have an A7 II and you're thinking about getting the Tamron and you use autofocus, so now let's talk about value. This lens, if you only have a kit lens, this will directly replace your kit lens and give you everything you always wanted. First of all, that alone is much better. It's gonna give you better autofocus, and you can shoot at 2.8 aperture all the way from 28-75. Boom, bam, bip, beautiful, right? In addition to that, you already saw how sharp some of these images are, which is going to be amazing for you. So that's another great thing. And it improves the autofocus of the A7 II. So I would say for $800, this is a great deal. If you are thinking about getting a Tamron and you haven't done it yet, go right ahead. You're gonna be better. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna love it. Do that. So that's it for this first rapid review. Let me know if you like the new format of reviews with the rapid review. Yeah. And also comment down below what you think about the Tamron. If you like the video, like the video. And as always, I gave you some tools to create. Be great. Peace.